right, you guys, welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's Kiki, which is catching up on all things Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the girls are working hard for the money. We have a lot going on, but before we dive in, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because the Kiki is always better with community. And check out our description box down below. Join our newsletter. It is 100% free, and you get a free self-love guide and a ton of other goodies. So be sure to check out our description box. So with that, you guys, let's dive into our first story. So this is Garcelle Beauvais stepping the F up. I am proud of our girl. She is doing the damn thing. So she has been obviously doing a media circuit to promote her new movie for Lifetime about Black girls missing. And obviously, of course, to also promote, filming the new season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And she is using that time wisely. She is clapping back at Lisa Rinna. She's putting her all the way in her place. I also think she very slickly confirmed that Lisa Rinna was fired. Not that we needed more confirmation that Lisa Rinna was fired. Lisa Rinna herself slipped up and confirmed she was fired, and we already knew she was fired. But there's a clip, and I'm going to play two of Garcelle's interviews, just clips of them so we can comment on them and dissect them, where I think she really confirmed that Lisa Rinna was fired, and she also really put her in her place. But first, let's go through the article from page 6, then we'll go through the reality blurb, and in between, we'll watch the different clips, okay? So this is from page 6. It says, Garcelle Beauvais says it's time for new after Lisa Rinna quit the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. As we all know, she was fired. Garcelle Beauvais is excited for the next chapter of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills now that it's Lisa Rinna less. The reality star, 56, sat down with Sherri Shepherd on her talk show Tuesday to discuss the latest cast shakeups. When asked how she felt about Rinna's departure, Beauvais said with a straight face, I'm good, period. You know what? Listen, I'm going to give her credit. She definitely came on the show and made her mark, but now it's time for new, she continued. Following Rinna's exit, she slammed the Jamie Foxx show alum and their co-star Sutton Stracke for their work ethic, or lack thereof. I think Sutton and Garcelle Beauvais are going to have a tough time because they're going to have to show up and work. The Days of Our Lives alum 59 told Interview Magazine last month. I did a lot of work because I'm a worker bee and I'll just do it. I'll say it. I don't have any fear, Rinna continued. If you're so liked, you're not going to want to do the work. When Shepherd 55 asked Beauvais how she now feels about that she's going to have to show up and work, the reality star clapped back and said, B, I've been showing up. The two women's on-again, off-again 20-year friendship was captured on the hit Bravo franchise after Beauvais joined the season 10 cast. The feud started after the pair got into it about Beauvais' decision to defend Denise Richards amid her drama with Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Brandi Glanville. After eventually mending their friendship, Rinna and Beauvais went back at it after Rinna threw a copy of Beauvais' memoir in the garbage. Since then, the ladies have seemingly been at odds, with Beauvais subtly shading Rinna following her exit from the series after 8 seasons. A day after Rinna made the announcement last month, Beauvais posted a video on Instagram using Elton John's song, quote, I'm still standing. I love it. Now, what this article does not mention, but I think is worth mentioning, and we're going to watch we're going to listen to a clip of Garcelle's interview with Sherri where she says this. But I think what is missing from this article is Botgate. I really, really think that whatever investigation, if NBC Universal got their act together and actually did an investigation into Botgate, we know that Garcelle said that she was independently going to do an investigation into Botgate, right? I think whatever came up in that investigation implicated Lisa Rinna. Do you know what I mean? I really think it did. And I'm confused as to why, Page Six, Reality Blurb, all of these outlets are just kind of acting like Botgate never happened now. I don't know. Maybe there's NDAs, maybe there's, a gag order. I don't know. All right, but let's watch and listen. Garcelle's snippet with Sherry. And if anybody watches this on the replay and the audio doesn't come up, it's because they probably try to do copyright. Even though it is legal under the copyright fair use doctrine to use clips for commentary, sometimes they try and go after content creators. So that's just a heads up if anybody watches this on the replay. But let's listen now.
Now, Housewives.
Yes.
You just started filming the new season. The show is now Lisa Rinna and Liz, okay? So what are your thoughts? She left the show.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, I'm so good.
With a period on the end?
I'm so good, period. Well, you know what? Listen, I'm gonna give her credit. She definitely came on the show and made her mark.
Right.
But now it's time for new.
Okay, that is absolutely true.
Time for new.
Well, Lisa Rinna is saying that now that she's gone, she said you, Garcelle, are gonna have to show up and work.
Bitch, I've been showing up.
I done made the couch move. Good thing this is daytime and we can curse. I love it. Well, so you've been showing up.
I've been showing up. That's why, me and Sutton are considered the favorites.
You are the fan favorite. Lisa Rinna List is not one of the fan favorites.
I can't believe you're calling her that.
Lisa Rinna List? Well, she's not on the show anymore. I'm glad to see you. Now you can go and be.
We're gonna have fun.
You're gonna be.
We're gonna have fun.
Well, okay, so this is what I was wondering. I know before you and Erica Jayne have been feuding.
Yeah.
So are you guys together now? How's it?
We're going into this new season, trying to be open and we'll see where we're going. It's only been a week.
Right.
We had our first...
Did you side-eye each other? Was it the little...
We side-eyed each other at BravoCon.
Okay, at
right.
BravoCon it was...
But I love you guys. You're so reactive. But, we're going... It's a new season. Let's go in. Let's see what happens. Let's see where we're going to be.
Oh, my gosh. I watch Real Housewives because of you, Garcelle. Because you keep your class and you can shade classy. I've never seen anybody shade classy. How do you do that?
I don't know.
And then you walk into a room and it's like when Garcelle walks in, she's like, I'm here.
I don't know.
Listen, I'm hyped. I'm ready for Garcelle. I'm ready for her to make her mark. I feel like she has a new confidence. I feel like, she was always confident on the show, but I feel like last season, especially after Botgate and everything, I think her confidence was shaken, which of course it would be. But I feel like we're going to get a more confident, sassier, sexier Garcelle, and I am 100% here for it, okay? Now, let's go into the article from Reality Blurb, and then I want to listen to another clip, okay? Because I do want to talk about Garcelle's new movie. I just don't want to talk about Lisa Rinna. So Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Garcelle Beauvais claps back at Lisa Rinna's diss and shares where she stands with Erica, plus she talks new movie. So this might have some of the same information, but I wanted to share it because it'll have more about her movie in it. Garcelle Beauvais shared on Sherri Shepherd's talk show on Tuesday, where she shared her thoughts on Lisa Rinna's exit from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Amid production on the series' upcoming 13th season, Garcelle offered a shady response to Lisa's departure before noting that she and Sutton Stracke are, quote, the fan favorites. Yes, they are. After offering an update on where she stands with Erica Jayne and dishing on her new Lifetime movie, Black Girl Missing. I'm good. I'm so good, Garcelle said on the February 28th episode of Sherri when she asked about Lisa leaving the show. Now, this just goes back into what we just watched, which is great, and all of that. Now, I also wanted to bring up the fact that she said that they side-eyed each other at BravoCon. Now, let's not forget, at BravoCon, Erica Jayne was still with Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna was still a viable option to come back to the show because she didn't get fired until, I think, late December, early January. So during that side-eyeing time, Erica thought she still had her sidekick, Lisa Rinna. Now, word on the street is that Erica Jayne is kind of on the outs with the cast, which would make sense. I don't know who would really want to hitch their wagon to her. And now that Lisa Rinna is fired, I don't know who she would really have as like an actual ally. So I'm interested to see what that dynamic is going to be like. I also say how they're saying that they're open. You know, again, I don't trust Erica. Everything going on with her lawsuits, the way she treated Garcelle in the past, all of that stuff, I get it. But I am interested in seeing what that dynamic will be. And I do think that Garcelle is going to be a much more open, more confident, brighter person now that, you know, that dark cloud evilness is not all over her. Okay. Also on Sherry, Garcelle discussed Black Girl Missing, which sees her acting as the mother of a missing girl. As Garcelle explained, the film has a very important message about equality. So many times, Black and brown women and men go missing and nobody cares. Media doesn't give us the attention. The police say we're either runaways or we become the perpetrator. They're like, did you do drugs? Did you do this? And it's like, wait a minute, we're the victims. So it was really important for me to make this movie and get it out there, she stated. I'm really, really proud of it. I hope people go out and see it. I just think about it. You and I have a platform. You and I are known. So our kids will get that attention. But so many people don't get that, she continued. Garcelle, who partnered with the Black and Missing Foundation, an organization that provides outlet for families and helps them with the search, told Sherry that as a mom of 3 children, the production hit home hard. That's just the thing. Anyone can go missing, she explained. Also during the interview, Garcelle expressed gratitude for her second act in Hollywood. When I started in this industry, they said, over 40, you're done. You're a has-been. You're not going to work anymore. But here we are, shining strong, she declared. Black Girl Missing airs this Saturday on Lifetime. So I wanted to make sure I got in the information about Garcelle's movie, Black Girl Missing, because I think it's a really important movie. I love that Garcelle is producing and acting. I love the theme of the movie. And I wanted to also make sure that we're talking about good stuff, not just, you know, the B Lisa Rinna. But now let's listen to this clip that Garcelle did. I think it was with either E! News or Extra, okay? Again, anybody watching on the replay, if the audio clips don't play, it's because they try to come after me for copyright. Even though, like I said before, legally I'm allowed to, they be getting really, really in their feelings about copyright. So just a heads up. But let's listen to it. And also, you guys, I want you to listen to what Garcelle says about Lisa Rinna and let me know if you think this is her slick, classy shade way of saying Lisa Rinna got fired, okay? But let's listen. Here we go.
You are starring and executive producing in Black Girl Missing.
Yes.
It's a movie on Lifetime.
I was pitched the story, and halfway through, I was like, stop, we're doing this.
I think my daughter's missing.
I had to do this movie. I had to because the subject matter is so important. And, you know, the fact that brown and Black, you know, people are not being seen when they go missing. It's either they're categorized as a runaway or, you know, they'll show up eventually. And it's like, no, we need the same care as everybody else. We need to be seen, we need to be heard. And it really, I'm really proud of this movie.
You've done everything from sitcoms to dramas to, you know, just everything. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer a script or do you like the reality-based television that you've been doing?
Well, it depends on the day.
Right.
It depends on the day. I mean, I obviously love scripted, but reality's really fun too. And for me, I don't have to go home and learn any lines, right? After work. Reality's really fun.
Well, you know, we want to know what's going on in your love life because hilariously, Julia Roberts, I saw this story that you guys ran into each other and she's determined to find you the love of your life.
TikTok, Julia, TikTok.
Where are we with that?
I would love to know. Hopefully she'll come through.
Yeah, well, I'm all about manifesting in 2023. So what is the perfect guy for Garcelle?
Ooh, the perfect guy for me. Someone who loves life and is, you know, full of life, energetic but spiritual, sexy but down to earth, a philanthropist, I would love that. And someone who can make me laugh and let me be me.
So I saw a picture just recently that you've started shooting again, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Tell me about the energy.
It really feels fresh and fun. We'll always have drama because we're all, you know, independent, strong-minded women, but let's have fun.
Yeah.
It got a little too dark last season.
Well, speaking of which, how did you feel about Lisa leaving the show?
Okay.
You were okay with it?
Yeah, I mean, I think change is good. Lisa, you know, came on the show and she did a great job. She left her mark, right? But I also think change is good. No housewife is bigger than the franchise.
Did you care to respond about her saying that it's going to be a little boring? Because from what you're telling me, there's a lot of synergy and fun.
Listen, if she left on her own, why does she care?
Yeah.
What we're doing. Just move on.
Erica Jayne recently said that she'd love to see Chrissy Teigen on the show.
I second that. She can cook for us, make us laugh, and put us in our place.
Definitely.
Okay, the only thing I did not agree with Garcelle is no Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy Teigen is crazy, crazy, tick, tick, boom, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, all right? But again, I get it. She had to be very diplomatic. She had to be diplomatic with the situation. Okay, now again, I just wanted to make sure to shout out Garcelle's movie, Black Girl Missing. It will be on Lifetime this Saturday. Kudos to Garcelle for producing and acting and all of that. And again, it's a really, really meaningful, powerful message. And I wanted to make sure to highlight that more than this Lisa Rinna stuff. But did you guys catch at the end when Garcelle said, well, if she left on her own, why does she care? Why doesn't she just move on? That's a slick way of saying, girl, you got fired and you're still in your feelings and you need to keep it pushing. Because when somebody says, well, if you left on your own, why do you care? You know what I mean? It's basically a slick way of saying you got fired, you're still in your feelings, and you just need to move on already. Because if she actually left on her own, she's saying she wouldn't be, you know, continuously talking about us and our business and caring this much. You know, if she left on her own, Garcelle, yes. Because like we always do over here with the Candy Cane community, we put on our Candy Cane thinking, critical thinking hats, and we listen to what people say. And when you really listen to what they say, you can figure out what they actually mean. Yes, Garcelle, yes. All right, you guys, before we dive into our next topic, dun, 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 you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. And also be sure to share this with a friend and sign up for our newsletter. It is free. Check out the description box down below. So with that, you guys, let's go on to our next topic. Okay. So this one is about Kyle Richards.